Okay, so I have not heard Michi before, so this is the first time.
Chat, guess what? Talking about another spoiler. I got another present and it's a mic. I got a brand new mic and I want to try it out for the first time on stream. It's so insane. Let me tell you, I don't know what I did to get such nice people in my life.
Karaoke? Pause champ.
This mic I used to stream on is a SM7B. Expensive, right? I got this for free. You know, I'm not gonna mention their name because I don't know if they're okay with it, but one of my friends gave me a SM7B because they're like,
Ooh, wow.
oh, I mean,
That's a
if
nice
you want
mic.
one, I have an extra one. Just take it. And then they just gave me. So I've been using an SM7B and I've been recording my songs in an SM7B. Is it a good idea? Kind of, honestly.
Be
I don't
more
know.
selective with your streamers. Got it. Leaving now.
Oh, wow. You got a second eye. And now you leave. I see. The only people that like me are people who can't see from both eyes. I see. Be right back, guys. I'm gonna get him back. I'm gonna make him stay in our community. I'm just gonna punch him in this other eye. Bam! Now you only... I'm kidding. This guy, by the way, Chai, if you don't know the Darth Zerk's lore, bro used to be eye patch man. He used to have an eye patch. And then he got surgery and now he has both eyes. And now he's
As
about to...
entertaining as she is, and she is entertaining, I want to hear her sing.
It's a mix. Oh, like very breathe. All right, guys. Hi. Why does it sound so clear? Wah.
Oh,
I don't
wow,
like
that's a
how
big
cleary
difference.
it sounds. It's kind of making me feel a bit disturbed. I'm off a boo. Oh my god, the both smoking
Yeah,
bean is
the SM7B handles consonants really well.
Sing
Off.
Hanya the kettle keck.
Hell no.
She's easily distractible. Listen, relatable.
In the dark. I was scared of pretty girls and starting conversations, and all my friends are turning green. You're the Michelin's assistant in their dreams. Oh, my voice. Oh, and they come unstuck, lady, running down to the riptide, taken away through the dark side. I wanna be your left handy man. And I turn off reverb. I love you when you're singing that song. I got a lump in my throat 'cause you're gonna sing the words wrong. Like that. How is it? I'll try another one without reverb, okay? I have died every day waiting for you. Darling, don't be afraid. I have loved you for 1,000 years.
That's like a good song choice for her. So this style of singing, you're not going to get as much control as you would with a style where you get a decent amount of vocal closure, but the aesthetic's really nice. And it's a useful thing to keep in your repertoire. And it sounds great on tunes from like groups like the Moldy Peaches. Your halftime lover and a halftime friend. Some, da 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 da. Right? The Shins. I think I had low disclosure, da da da, and downright sound. Right? So there's an aesthetic here, and I'm not particularly well versed in this aesthetic. It's got its own challenges, its own technical things that make it uniquely difficult. So one of those is that you're going to have to manage your breath a lot better. So countertenors do this. Countertenors are more accurately falsettists. So they sing in falsetto, but they're very good at it. When you don't have a lot of vocal closure, your air expends more rapidly because your folds aren't fully adducted. If your folds are adducted, less air escapes. Let me show you what I mean. So these are your vocal folds. When you want a breathy sound like this, you want to keep them kind of open like this. And then what happens is the edges of them, right here, vibrate. So if I went, like an ethereal, like Jeff Buckley sound almost. This is a useful tool to have. So breath management becomes a very tricky thing with this sort of style of singing. So this is one of those instances where, like, it's why when you go to somebody for any sort of voice education, it's really important that you lay down what your goals are, because there are a lot of people who would see this as a problem. It's not. There's something wrong with this. Some of the consequences and possible trade-offs, and I'll get into, like, some of the consequences of a lot of vocal closure too, right? We don't think in terms of good and a bad here. We think in terms of cause and effect so that we can make non-judgmental decisions as artists based on the sound we want and the statement we want to make. So when we do vocal closure, we have what's called a mucosal lining. There's mucus around the vocal folds. It's a protective layer. When you have a lot of air passing through, that can dry out. Now, this style of singing is also, in terms of, again, talking about pros and cons and trade-offs, less prone to vocal injury, particularly an injury called like a vocal hemorrhage. And a vocal hemorrhage doesn't, it takes quite an extreme event to make it happen, but what ends up happening, and this is usually the kind of injury that results from belting if you have too much breath, but it can absolutely happen in opera too. It's just your folds slam together with such force that it causes them to bleed. Well, if your folds aren't touching that much, if at all, that's not going to happen. Right? The biggest risk of this is just the mucosal lining will go away and you'll get a little raspy and you'll feel maybe a little dehydrated, speaking of which I actually need water. Best way to prevent that, by the way, also staying hydrated, so let me go and do that. All right. Yeah, you gotta have water. Very important thing in life.
Love you for 1,000 more. And then with reverb. I have died every day waiting for you. Darling, don't be afraid, I have loved you for 1,000 years. I love you for 1,000 more. What do you think? Singing mic, good?
Michi, those of us in the chat with the really pricey headphones, like $1,000 plus, are freaking out. Like I would pay you to use this mic. The quality is insane.
Yeah,
I'm not
SM70 is
sure
a
you
nice
realize
microphone.
how good it is.
Shit. Time to listen to ukulele. Ooh. How does the ukulele sound like?
Probably really good. Yeah. SM70 has a really lovely color.
Recommend me a song that I can play on the ukulele, la what?
Chiming in for those of us with mediocre headphones, it sounds good to us too, not just the rich chatters.
Can you hear the difference too?
Michi, I would
It sounds
just
like
like
this,
to
though.
let you know that people in the Discord live chat channel are shaking, screaming, crying, throwing up, went to heaven, back to earth, and back to heaven
Okay,
again.
without...
If you ever say you can...
Those
Oh, wait.
No.
The chat hit her with the she's not just an anime girl. Michi's chat. You get her. You get her with that. You get her with that truth. She's not just all these people with their just an anime girl. No. Marvelous, amazing human being creatures out here doing God's work. Okay? Not just an anime girl. Never again. You people serve your communities with incredibly generous long streams and a lot of vulnerability and doperino-ness. We also accept bees neeneries. Hit her with the not just an anime girl. You hit her with that.
You're a great singer.
I've been watching you for some time. Can't stop staring at those ocean eyes. Oh. Burning cities and napalm skies. I'm not doing this. My nails are way too long. I'll just do it a cappella. I've been watching you for some time. Can't stop staring at those ocean eyes. Burning cities and napalm sky. 15 flares inside your ocean. Those ocean eyes. It makes my sounds not that bad. Finish the song. Hell
Like,
no.
here's the thing, like different musical genres have different expectations in terms of like what you're supposed to do with your voice, what you want to do with your voice. Being in a genre that allows you to capitalize on like the fact that you have an intimate relationship with your audience, because everyone in chat here is telling me how much they adore this person. Going with an intimate genre like this, ukulele, you're streaming for long hours, presumably people are like, it's like late for them. Having like a nice chill vibe, as opposed to, I don't know, something like opera, which is not known for its subtlety and chillness. All right. We have some of that. It doesn't happen often. Frankly, I feel my aesthetic is described best with explosions and men in spandex. Why that comes to mind with opera, listen, I don't know. But I think it makes, you're picking up what I'm putting down. Point is this. This is a lovely sound. It's completely appropriate for the aesthetic. I don't know what she's going on about, that she doesn't like the sound of her voice.
No way. Hell no way. You think with this voice? Hell no way. Listen to you sing. I'm not fucking singing in front of Mouse live. Okay, it's like, why don't you try and run next to Usain Bolt? Do I look like I'm that insane? Asi, out of your fucking mind. Using this mic, I don't even want to talk energetically. Because like this mic picks up my soft voice quite well.
Yeah.
Does my keyboard sound good? Wait a minute. Keyboard mic test. Hold on. Oh my god! Wait a minute.
She's a riot. Ooh.
Oh my god,
Ooh.
bitch. Hold on. I'm bringing this closer. Motherfucker. Get out of here.
Time for the entire
Okay, hold
ASMR
on.
stream.
I love keyboards. Hi, Mousy. Do you hear a
Hello.
difference with this mic?
Like, what kind of difference are we talking?
So, like overall in general, do I sound any different? Be honest.
Talk more.
Hi everyone, welcome back. Something. Hi, Mousy's chat. Sorry for bothering you. Show her the singing. I am not singing to Mousy live
You
chat. Are you
should.
fucking
You
Why
insane?
not?
you sound more crisp.
Really?
Yeah. Have her sing? Okay, go ahead.
Aw, I hate
Why do
you,
people
chat.
get
You
this
suck
impression
ass.
like you
You
need to be
suck
some
ass.
sort of technical monster to give people the joy of your voice? Music, there's a lot of things that music can do, right? She sounds good. Why would, like, she doesn't need to hit all the different notes in all the different ways. She can just sound good and sing simple, beautiful music, simply and beautifully. And that's a simple and beautiful thing to do for all these people that adore you. It's more than good enough. This idea that you don't have the ability to give a gift. These people with their not just an anime girl. Stop it. Stop it with that energy. I'll go over there and I don't know what I'll do. Probably nothing, because like it's weird that I would do anything about it. But like, don't do that, I guess, is what I'm trying to say. Aggressively. But also like, I don't want to be weird about it, you know? So like, you know, like we're cool here. We're cool on the stream. We're completely chill and well-regulated, well-adjusted emotional individuals. You're not just an anime girl.
Okay, go ahead.
Okay, I don't know if it's gonna sound good though, because it's Discord. Mouse,
If I go to
you wanna
Offkai,
hear
I feel like I'm
the
gonna lose my
ukulele
voice.
as well
Guaranteed.
with the
I'm just gonna
mic.
be
Yeah,
yelling at
sing and
everybody.
play the
You're not-
ukulele.
now.
Sing and play the ukulele now!
And then it's just gonna
I'll say my
break.
voice is gone
Yeah,
now, so
Mouse,
lower
you
your
get her.
expectations.
You get her, Mouse. I'm
However,
way too invested in
here's
these
the
people.
fucking-
I don't even know them.
Expectations are
Where'd
the
you get
highest
her?
you've ever been in life.
Wow,
Point-
you'll be
point at the
really
camera.
Disappointed, but it's okay. Check
You
this.
let her know.
Oh, do you hear that? Do you hear that? I don't know if it
I
translates well
hear
on
it.
Discord, but okay, pick a song that I can do preferably easier on ukulele.
What's a ukulele song, guys?
Or I can just sing whatever I was singing beforehand. So chat
Yeah,
can hear
do
the
that.
same thing. Okay.
Do it! Do
Okay.
it!
I'll try my best. Okay. Well, you done me and you bet I felt it. I tried to be chill, but you're so hot that I melted. I fell right through the cracks. Now I'm trying to get back. Before the cool done run out, I'll be giving it my bestest and
I never want to hear you say that you don't know how to sing in your fucking life. I swear to God.
You tell her,
Say
Mouse.
you can't sing. I
You
will
tell
get
her.
on a plane. I will risk
That's right.
dying
We're gonna both yell at you at the same time, Michi.
due to
Never say it again, Michi.
and
I don't want to hear it.
plane. I will find
Never again.
you. I will find out where you fucking live.
She's gonna find where you live, Michi.
I will perform a miracle and walk and run. My ass
She's gonna get on the turnbuckle.
on your door and
Michi.
roundhouse kick you in
She's
the
gonna
face.
give you the people's elbow, Michi.
We're in a funny little predicament we're in now, man.
This is normal, well-adjusted adult behavior. I don't know what you're talking about. Okay, I'm normal. All right. Okay. All right. We're gonna calm down. Currently, her and her dad sing together, or her dad sings, and this is lovely as well.
My face.
Oops. In there.
Sometimes people that are Latino get offended for us for things where it's like, what you doing, bro? Why you getting offended? Even we aren't offended, bro. Calm down, brother. Calm down, brother.
My face.
Is he gonna...
Oh, wait a minute.
And now
Her dad's using the model. That's so funny.
the end is near. And so I face the final curtain.
What?
My friend.
adorable.
I'll say it clear. I'll state my case, of which I'm certain.
Oh my
Lovely tone.
I've lived life that's full. I travel each and every highway.
Holy shit, he has a great voice. What the fuck? Oh, that's so. Oh, I would be crying. I would be crying if that was my dad.
And
I really, really enjoy when people like are not trying to do things with their sound. I really, really prefer when people let the natural sound of their voice come through. Like first and foremost, that's always what I try to do with people. This is the difference between hitting notes and singing them. So I really like to hear people's like natural tone quality first and foremost. It's always a pleasant experience because you're hearing someone's voice, and it's very honest. This is a very wonderful tone quality.
more, much more than this. I did it my
Hear how like there's not a lot of manipulation. It's just this is just how he's doing his singing. He's just talking. He's like it's almost like he's talking, right? Very natural.
way. Regrets.
There's almost always something inherently beautiful about the human
Wow.
voice, even if you're not doing crazy nonsense. You don't need to do crazy nonsense.
Too few to mention. I
Michi, background, I
did
presume.
what I had to do.
Oh my
And
god,
so
that's so
it's
cute.
through. Without
Wait, he has such a good voice.
extension, I plan its scattered course.
English as a second language. English is really good.
It's so cute that it's going with me too. My dad became a VTuber, bro.
Yeah.
My dad loves this song. Aw, this is making me teary-eyed.
Along the byway.
My dad became a VTuber.
And more, much more than this.
Get him a model. Get him a model. Get him a model. Get him a model.
Way. Yes, there were times I'm sure you
Plain
knew
and genuine. Yeah.
when I beat off more than I could chew.
Yeah, I feel like English is my first language. I don't know what's
Oh my god. Wait, hold on. I'm getting goosebumps. Hold up.
I ate it up and spit it out. I faced it up and I stood tall and did it my way.
Wow. Oh my god.
I've laughed and cried. I've had my fill, my share of love.
Someone get this man a model.
And
Quick!
now
Yeah, we can get the OG clip. I do like Mouse telling people it's fur though, but we can absolutely get the original clip in here too.
as tears subside, I find it all so
Wow.
amusing to think I did all.
I just realized her cat is her cat is in a box in the background just looking menacingly.
I didn't even notice that.
Greg!
All that, and may I say, not in a shy way. Oh no, oh
no,
no,
not
not
me.
me.
I did it my way.
Oh, what is a
The
man?
man, yeah!
What has he got?
If not himself, yes!
And he has not
Ooh!
to say the things he truly feels, and not the words of one who kneels.
So he's navigating this. This is a transition into an upper register that a lot of people struggle with. He's doing quite a good job. So when we start to learn to like ascend through our range, we go up. Usually this happens for men right around middle C, B-ish. If you have problems, they'll show up right around here. And it takes actually a surprisingly long time to get comfortable here. Like a surprisingly long time. You can push past this, but then your E, your F sharp will start to start. Let me crack out the piano view. All right. right around here. If I just go up, it's not gonna work. Okay, I've got to do something here. A couple things I can do. I can use less air, and I can let my larynx raise. There's limits to this. Right? He's doing a little bit of that. He's also doing a little bit of what I added at the end there, a little vibrato. So what are we doing when we're doing that? Okay, what we're doing is we're thinning our folds. Okay, if we raise the larynx a little bit and we lighten up, we're thinning the vocal folds because we're using less breath. High notes take less air. If I put my breath between these two things here, they come together. That's the Bernoulli effect, right? More breath, more vocal closure. We want less of that when we go up. So less breath. We can raise our larynx. That's a thing we can do. Not necessarily wrong, but if we do it and we go too high, there's a limit, and we'll start to limit a falsetto. Nothing wrong with falsetto. It's not appropriate for every aesthetic, but there's nothing wrong with it. So he's doing this other thing. These are the cricothyroids. Say hello, cricothyroids. Hello. Okay, what they do is they contract. When they contract, this thing, the thyroid cartilage, this goes forward. What's connected to the thyroid cartilage? Oh my God, the vocal folds. Do you see where this is going? We get a little stretcheroonie, okay? Thins the vocal folds, so we can get a little bit more taut, right? There's a little bit more pull there, so more breath pressure can build up without the folds flipping open or they're causing any sorts of problems. That sounds like this. Oh my God, I have vibrato. Can you imagine that? Oh my goodness. So he's figuring it out, right? He's doing a good job navigating. He's using a combination of these things to be able to ascend to his top. He's trying to find comfort as well, which is important. When you want to learn good singing technique, it's not enough to hit the notes, you need to sing the notes, okay? You want to find cozy comfort. That took me 10 years, okay? And if you think that's a high learning curve, there's a video on YouTube of Pavarotti saying it took him 10 years and it takes most people 10 years. That's a G. It's just a G natural, right? So it takes a lot of looking for comfort and playing around. It's good to know these things. You got to play around with it and practice it. And I love hearing people sing and figuring this stuff out. I think he's doing a good job figuring it out.
Shit, wait a minute. What the fuck? He's so good. He's so good.
Not to think I did all that, and may I say, not in a shy way.
Oh my God.
No.
I'm speechless.
Oh, no,
He's
not
so good.
me. I did it my way.
Notice how, and this is important too, like a lot of times when I'm teaching people, and I do it too, it's very tempting. When something doesn't go right, you stop, right? That's not ideal. You don't want to do that. You can do that a little bit when you practice, but you really do want to practice figuring out things as you go, okay? There's a lot of instances when you start a note and it doesn't go well. He's a little flat here. Let me quote Heifetz, okay? If you don't know who Heifetz is one of the best violin players to have ever lived. He was once asked, Heifetz was once asked, why is his intonation so good? He says, it's not. I'm just good at fixing. Okay? So listen to, when he starts my, he's flat. And he fixes it.
The fuck?
Which
He's
you need
so
to be
good.
able to do.
He's so
Everybody
good.
goes flat. It's inevitable.
Not to think I did all that, and may I say, not in a shy way.
Oh my God.
I'm
I'm speechless.
Oh, no,
He's
not
so good.
me. I did it my way.
Boom.
But what
Boom.
is a man?
Boom!
What has
Like a
he
boss.
got, if not himself?
He did this in front of 1,000 viewers live as his first time singing in public. What a
It's crazy
giga Chad.
'cause, like,
What a giga Chad.
I feel like he understands his voice so well. Cause it's like sometimes when people sing this song, they push themselves to the
Yep.
limit
Yup.
and they'll strain.
Yup.
And it's like he knows
Yup.
his voice. He has the control. He knows what he's
Preach it.
doing.
Preach it, Mouse. Say it like it is.
Crazy.
Everyone needs to hear it. 7,000 people. His first time singing public. Oh my God. Wow.
I took
Cojones. Can I say that word?
and
Is he trained?
No, I don't think so.
Oh my god.
No, I don't think this person's trained.
Apparently, Michi showed him you singing this song, and he decided to learn to sing this song, and surprised Michi singing it today.
Stop. No, he did. Stop. Don't tell me that. I'm gonna start crying. Stop. Don't say that. Is that for real? I'm gonna start crying if that's true. If that's true, I'm gonna start crying. Stop. Are you for real? Ah!
This is wholesome. All right. So why did I say I don't think he's trained? So apparently, people are saying, confirming that he was indeed not trained. It's true he was not trained. Okay, so everyone's telling me he's not trained. All right. So here's why that was also my first impression. People learn best when they play. And oftentimes when you get trained, people will impose upon you a criteria. Either, if you're getting lessons from someone who's classical, you'll have classical biases, right? There's a certain thing that someone wants for you, and that dialogue of what do you want as the artist and the singer versus what is someone trying to teach you, there's always this like a little bit of a miscommunication because you can't entirely get that 100% perfect, right? So one of the reasons my teaching style is often like, here are a bunch of tools, here's what's going to happen when you do that, and here's the consequences of that. You want to take it away, here's this other thing, right? What can happen is that you start to impose an aesthetic or an aspiration upon yourself and your voice. And when you impose upon the body, instead of learning about it and playing with it, you start to do like manipulations, especially if your source of truth is how you think you sound. The worst thing you can do is judge your sound. You should really be trying to figure out how to make singing feel good. That's the better way to go about it because there's something called bone conduction. All right, see this? This is your skull, okay? Yeah, it's got some stuff in it, but it's not filled to the brim, okay? Here's your ear, right? Goes in here. Oh, what is it inside of? Huh? It's the side of your skull, okay? So you got all this sound coming from here into all this, affecting how you hear. So you don't have an accurate representation of how you sound. Additionally, even if you record it with a mic also colors the sound, right? How do you know if you're singing well? If it feels good, and then you got to do a combination of like some trial and error. Does it feel good? Okay, well, some people, if they shove the sound through the nose, sometimes that feels good. For a couple of different reasons. That might not be the sound you want, in which case, sure, you try to figure out a different way. So it's this kind of like when you're self-taught, you kind of go through this battle of, trying something out. Okay, that feels good. Let me record how I sound. Maybe it's not entirely what I want. Right? My problem with a lot of what people talk about on the internet and why I do what I do here on this channel is I want you to be able to choose. What if you want to sound nasal? Good for you. I'll show you how to do it, right? There's a ton, like God Save the Queen. Like, is Johnny Rotten going to sound like Pavarotti? No. Do I want Johnny Rotten to sound like Pavarotti? I am perverse enough to say, maybe once I would want to hear that, just to see what it sounds like. Most people, though, the Sex Pistols and Pavarotti should not coalesce, all right? I don't even know if I use that word correctly. So a lot of times, to get back to the point, when we're self-taught, we do a lot of exploration, and we don't try to impose upon ourselves this expectation of what we should sound like.
Oh my god. I'm fucking tearing. Oh god, stop. Oh god. Are you
emotional? And I'm tired of being the guy who cries on the internet. So we're gonna move on. Okay? All right. I'm not gonna get the reputation as the guy who cries on the internet. It's not happening. It's too late, isn't it?
Was my way.
Oh my, standing ovation for Papa Mochivi. Standing ovation to your dad. Oh my god. Oh my god, that was insane. What the fuck? Oh, her dad is so good. What do we call her dad? Papa Chivi? I don't know. Papa Mochi? Papa Mochi? Papa Michi?
Baby, listen, all right? Okay, I can pretend, okay? All right.
Daddy Chivi?
Is there more of a...
Daddy Chivi?
As much as I'd love to hear Mouse go off, we have information to hand out, not content to steal. So we're going to stop here. But this is dope. Sounded great.